Are we on? We're on. Okay. Let me back up a little bit. Hey guys. Fuck. Let me back up. Sorry. Ugh, this chair won't move. This played it to the ground. That's not gonna move. Okay, that was a thing. Yeah, you guys can see me. Okay. Hey guys, get some glory. What's up? Um, this chair is plated to the ground, so I cannot move it back. It's like built into the ground. Did not notice that before. I probably should have. But yeah. So today, um, I'm going to be talking about something that a lot of people have probably forgotten about, but I have not because I'm a weirdo that remembers small things about stuff. And this subject is going to be on Supergirl, the television show, the TV show Supergirl, and on a character that we haven't seen since season 1, and that character is Maxwell Lord. Cue intro, cool intro thingy that will lead to segment into my talking about the rest of the video that I don't have, so I guess I gotta do it myself. Imagine just like cool little label come up, like cool little symbol, something made like yellow lightning bolt or something. I don't know, something cool. And then there's just this music in the background. Cool music like that. Okay, we're done. We'll get to the what I'm actually talking about. So, Maxwell Lord, played by Peter Fasinelli. You may know him from Twilight, and he was in that movie where the guy gets trapped in the freezer. He was the cop that got shot, and is just like chilling in the freezer. Also, you ever seen that freezer movie? But yeah, forgot what it's called. I think it's called Freezer, but I'm not sure. But yeah, Peter Fasinelli played Maxwell Lord in Supergirl season 1. Now, in Supergirl season 1, Maxwell Lord was kind of like one of the antagonists to Supergirl. He was kind of like the Lex Luthor of the series, since we didn't actually have a Lex Luthor, because Lex Luthor is a Superman villain, and they didn't want to bring him in for Supergirl, and plus he's in the movie, so they didn't want to fuck with that. So he was kind of like our Lex Luthor character, which I found really cool. Like, he made Bizarro Supergirl, and he did all this other stuff against Supergirl, which was he was a very fun character to have in the series. And then at the end of season 1, he gets this like hydrogen omega thing or something. He gets this big weapon thing, and in season two starts, and we never hear of him again, never see him again. Nobody even mentions him. He's just gone. He is like off the radar. No mentions, no nothing. He just gone. This very important character just drops off the map. And now it's season 3, and we still haven't seen it. Now, the thing is, I know kind of why this is. It's because the actor, the show used to be on NBC, or one of those networks, or CBS or something. But then the CW bought it, of course. So the filming location changed from wherever it was to Canada. And Fasinelli's like, hey, I ain't going to Canada. So, you know, you're gonna have to do the show without me. Which made which is why he doesn't appear in season 2. But they could have at least done a name drop, like he was here and stuff. And like, they could have at least done something like that. Like said, oh, he left or something, or oh, I hear Maxwell's out in Los Angeles causing trouble, or I don't know, another state causing trouble. But yeah, he didn't get name drop at all. He just drops off the face of the earth, which makes me speculate: are we ever gonna see him again? Because I hope we do. He was a really good character. I really liked that character. He was one of my favorites of season 1. Like, he was like the Lex Luthor of the series. Like, I know we have Lena Luthor now, but she's kind of like the good Luthor. She's like she's like a good person, and she's trying to be good. And I know saying that she's gonna like turn, kind of like Lex did in Smallville. Kind of they're gonna do the Smallville thing and like make her like turn evil, which I guess could happen. But I kind of like how she's like. I kind of like the whole good Luther thing. I kind of like that because nobody should be owned by their family legacy, and they should be able to choose their own path. So I kind of like how she's like, hey, just because my family is like evil doesn't mean I'm gonna be evil, you know. So I kind of like that about Lena. So I don't want her to turn evil. So I think Maxwell should come back and maybe like the end of season 3, beginning of season 4, or in season 4, like he should come back because I think it would be interesting. Plus, I think it would be cool if he stayed. Like, what if he stayed in the season 2? Because then we could have kind of had the not Morgan. Um, I'll talk about Morgan later, but the Lena and Maxwell rivalry because I think they would have butt heads, and then Maxwell would probably have brought his hydrogen omega thing over to Lillian, who was doing Cadmus, and he probably could have been involved with Cadmus. If not, instead of Lillian, run Cadmus, and they just cut Lillian out of the story altogether. Or they could have kept Lillian and then have Maxwell also be involved in Cadmus. And then cut out the whole Mon-El parents thing and not make them the villains at all. And make Maxwell and Lillian and Cadmus the villains along with Cyborg, Superman, and all that. That would have been cool. And then in this season, if Maxwell found a way from not going to jail from the whole Cadmus thing, we could have seen kind of him and Lena team up against Morgan. Because in season 2, we'll have them butt heads and stuff, right? And then in season 3, they would have to team up against this other asshole. Like, that would have been interesting, because I don't think Maxwell would have liked Morgan either. Except for Maxwell probably would have tried to kill Morgan. Instead of like, Lena's like, oh, I took the high road, I will not try to kill you. Maxwell's out here like, motherfucker, you dead. You dead. No. And plus, Maxwell, important thing about Maxwell, he knows who Supergirl is. Like, his mind hasn't been like made so he forgets or anything. He knows her identity, so he can still be a threat. And plus, in the comics, he had the ability to control minds. So what if he uses the hydrogen omega to give him the ability to control minds, and then he comes back, and then he's like be able to control minds and shit? That would be awesome. That would be like, dude, they need to bring Maxwell back. Like, I know Fasanelli just for one season. I just want one season of you back, man. Just even if it's only like half of the season, just go out to Canada for like half of the season, and then just do that shit, please, 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 Peter Fasanelli, please, man, please, please. I'm gonna have to tweet him. I'm gonna tweet him. Right, Blue? Right? We're gonna tweet him. We're gonna tweet him, Blue Man. Or Cowboys, man. I don't know what you go by now. We will tweet him. We will tweet him. We will tweet him. I'm calling man. But yeah, we're gonna tweet him. That's my alternate identity. Cowboys man, or Stripe man, or Blue man, depending on what winter hat I'm wearing. Yeah, that's my identity, alter identity. Say hi. Hello. I looked into the pit of darkness and saw a ball of honey, so I ate it. Yeah, he's very intense, isn't he? Very intense. But yeah, I think Maxwell should come back. I want Maxwell to come back. Or at least I want him mentioned. You can't act like he doesn't exist. He was in a very important part of this world. You can't act like he doesn't exist. And it's not like he's having anything to do with the movies. or anything, so DC can't butt their ugly heads like they did with Deadshot, Amanda Waller, Deathstroke, all that other shit that we'll never see because of them. Fuck you, DC. Uh, DC, please do not come after me for that, though. But you're the one fucking up, man. You're the one fucking up and taking away all our favorite characters from our shows. You're the one sitting here saying, people will get confused if they're in the show and the movie. No, they won't. They won't get confused. Wake up and smell the coffee. Smell it. Smell it. Oh, I have a fork here. I have a plastic fork. I don't know what this has to do with the video. DZ, wake up. Smell. Smell the fork. Smell the fork. But yeah. I really do think Maxwell should come back. If he has his powers like in the comics, great. But I really do like him also being a Lex Luthor character. Like being just like an ordinary man that can outsmart and defeat Supergirl by his creations and all that other good stuff. So yeah, hopefully Maxwell will return. And this season of Supergirl's been going pretty good. We have Rain. Rain's pretty badass. And it's just been Livewire died. That was depressing. If she's really dead, I'm gonna be sad. I'm like, that was like one of my favorite characters. You just killed her. Like, no, just what the fuck, man? Where you gotta go and kill Livewire? Like, why you gotta do that? You just don't. But yeah, hopefully we will get our Maxwell back. And maybe I'll make some more videos on like just random topics like this. I probably will. This was fun to talk about. This was really fun. So yeah, I'll probably do this again. So bye YouTubians. That's what guess that's what we would be, right? Because we're on YouTube and like YouTubians. I don't know. Bye humans. Bye people. Bye everybody. Bye viewers. Bye subscribers. Bye watchers. Bye living organisms. Yeah. Okay. Now for real, this is Guts and Glory. Sign off. Beep bop boop.